Hi Rod.
Hi, this is a EV power demonstration video, and what we're looking at today is what happens if we connect a lead acid battery and a lithium battery together. I quite often get this question asked of me by customers saying, like, can I connect my lead acid and lithium battery together? And I say, I don't know. So we are doing a bit of a test here. Generally, you'd have them connected together through some sort of a dual battery isolator or a DC-DC charger. But I just thought I'd do a little test, and so we've had this lead acid battery and this lithium battery connected together for the best part of a week now, and it was fine. Nothing got hot, no smoke came out, which is always good.
So have you been charging and discharging?
No, we just had them. I charged them up and charged them full, and just left them sit. And after a week or so, they still had 13 something volts. So, which makes sense because the lithium battery has a slightly higher nominal voltage than the lead battery. So the lithium battery basically will keep the lead battery fully charged, and lead batteries don't mind being continuously fully charged.
And when we first connected them up, did we see a current flowing between from one to the other? Or?
There was a bit of a current, yeah.
Very small, or
it was pretty small. It was a few amps. Obviously, if you connect up a dead flat lead battery to a fully charged lithium battery, the lithium battery current, these have got an internal BMS in them, so the current limit circuit's probably going to trip, because it's going to be trying to supply so much current to the lead acid battery. But so what I've done is I left them connected together for a week or so and tested the terminal voltage. They were still both fully charged. So then we just connected them up to the old bunky fridge here.
it's an old Waco fridge, is it?
Oh, it's not a Waco,
yeah.
not as good as that. And let it go flat. So I ran it overnight. That fridge draws about 7 amps continuous, and so we'll see what happened. It would help if I had the voltage setting on. That's better. So it's at 11.26 volt. So obviously they're both the same because they're connected. So it's probably still running. I did this before and we got it down to 9 volt. So what happens is the fridge will cut out at probably about 10 volt.
So that's got its own cutout.
I think it's got its own internal cutout. Otherwise, probably what it would do is the lithium battery would shut down and then the lead battery would get dragged down basically to 0 volts. But so they're effectively flat. Both batteries are flat. The lithium battery at 11.26 volts is definitely flat.
So a bit of a disclaimer.
Disclaimer, you're welcome to try this at home, just don't blow yourself up, and always, you take all of my advice with a grain of salt. It's not a hard and fast rule.
This is just experimental.
This is just experimental. We've been doing some testing, so what I'm going to do now is actually see if they will charge up. So we've got our charger up here, lithium charger.
That's an EV power charger there, yep.
And I'm going to put that onto there. Make sure it's a good connection. Switch it on. So that's cranking up now at 27 amps flowing in. So obviously these batteries are connected in parallel, which means positive to positive, negative to negative. And the current will be getting more or less evenly divided and charging both batteries up together. So what we'll do now is we'll leave it to fully charge, and then we'll come back and see what's happening with it.
Right. What do you think might happen in a state of, say, say the lead acid had a weak cell or failed, or
Yes.
under those conditions?
Good point. So the general failure mode of a lead acid battery is it'll lose a cell. One cell might go to 0 volts, and so then the battery voltage will drop back to 10 volt, and if you had a good lithium battery, that would discharge into it. So again, I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but the chances are that it would drain the lithium battery flat until it shuts down as well. But the lithium batteries all have a protective circuit in, so it's going to drain it down till. But potentially you could get a situation where the lead battery is venting, I imagine.
Could that happen the other way around with the lithium failing? They don't tend to fail, but
Potentially, yeah, but yeah, if again the BMS is protecting the battery, so if it does lose a cell, I think it wouldn't charge.
Yeah.
But again, everything's subject to testing, and we're just doing minimal testing. I'm not going to destroy batteries for the sake of the test. It's just a bit of an experiment to see if you can leave them permanently connected together and what the effect of that is.
yeah. So probably best to do it with good condition batteries, and then
Yep.
have like a low
Yep.
voltage protection on each one independently.
Possibly,
Yeah.
Everything's subject to testing, long-term testing. Maybe down the track, if we can find some not so good batteries, we'll do some destruction testing on them.
Okay, thanks, Rob.
So we're back. We've finished charging. Look, see it says up here. Yeah, point it up there, Nick. It says end on charger. That's a lithium charger. So it's charged up both batteries as if they're a lithium battery, but there's no reason why the lead battery wouldn't charge up as well as the lithium. So it seems like it works. Seems like you can leave a lithium battery and a lead battery connected together, but it's to be continued.